What if I told you that confidence isn't something you're born with? It's something you build. What if the only thing standing between you and your next level isn't fear, but fog? Yes, guys, fog. I have dealt with this so many times. Lack of clarity. Your mind is all fogged up. Today, what I'm going to do, I'm going to help you clear that fog and show you how clarity is your secret weapon to unlock the confidence you have been praying for. Okay? That's what I'm going to do for you today. All right? So just wait on that for me. Listen, let me show you this just for a few moments.
Imagine a world where doubt creeps in, where uncertainty looms large. A world where you're unsure of who you are, or what you're meant to do. It's a world painted in shades of red and gold, symbolizing the struggle and the triumph. But then, clarity steps in. Clarity, the secret key that unlocks the door to confidence. It's like a beacon in the fog, guiding you towards understanding your why, owning your lane, and trusting in the divine plan. Remember, God doesn't make mistakes, including when He chose you for the assignment. Confidence isn't something you wait for, it's something you walk in when you get clear on what matters most. So step into the light of clarity and let your confidence rise. Because when you're clear on what matters most, you're unstoppable.
Listen, welcome to our Stepping Up and Stepping Out series. It airs every Tuesday at 7 o'clock p.m. So whether you're watching this live right now or catching the replay, I'm Dr. Val, and welcome to episode 1 of a 5-part series from Stuck to Being Bold. This is a purpose journey that I would love for you to come along with me, because this week what we will do is explore something I know so many of us silently wrestle with, and that is confidence. And guess what? That's something that I struggled with for years, having confidence. And I know that I'm not by myself. And the truth is, confidence starts with clarity. So let's talk about that just for a few moments. And what I came up with was a 3C framework. And what I want to do is break it down for you, because confidence doesn't come first, clarity does. And here is that 3-step model that I teach in my 6 weeks mini course that I offer about clarity, confidence, and courage. And I want to explain each one of them. But let me just put them up on the screen. So if you have a notepad or something, this is the 3-step model that I use. It's a 3-step model. It's a 3-step model framework that works. And the first one is clarity, knowing who you are, what you're here to do, and why it matters. I want to leave that up there for a few minutes because I want you to be able to write this down in your notes so that you'll have it. Clarity, knowing who you are, what you're here to do, and why it matters. The second one is confidence, the byproduct of that clarity. Okay. And then the third one is courage, taking bold steps, even if you feel scared. Because look, all of us have felt scared about stepping up and stepping out of our comfort zone. Listen, you are not by yourself, but you can overcome it. And like I said, the first one was clarity, knowing who you are, what you're here to do, and why it matters. Someone is waiting on you, so stop delaying. Confidence is the byproduct of that clarity. Okay? And courage, just take a bold step, even when you're scared, because even when you're scared, the Lord says He will never leave us nor forsake us. So you're not by yourself. You have someone right there by your side. And think about a GPS system, okay? Something that we use all the time. You don't feel confident driving until you put that address in, especially if you're going to an unfamiliar area. I know I do. I put it in my phone. Some people put it in on their GPS in their cars so that they can feel confident about where they're going if it's unfamiliar grounds. But your brain needs a destination, guys, and that's why we have to do this. That's why we do it. before your heart feels secure enough to move forward, especially if you don't know where you're going. And if that resonates with you, I need you to drop some love in the chat. If this is speaking to you so far, drop some love in the chat, okay? Let me know you hear me out there. And here's a myth that a lot of us think about, and that is, I need to feel confident to begin. Now, let me burst that myth for you that keeps us stuck and second guessing ourselves. I did it for years. I don't know about anybody else. I can be real. I did it for years because we've been told you need to feel confident before you launch your vision. That is a lie. You don't need to feel confident. You just need to get clear on what that vision is and move forward. Okay? Clarity is what gives you that peace. Confidence is what grows from repeated action. You got to keep doing it over and over again. And then you begin to feel confident. You got to practice that thing. Listen, every time I come out here and do these lives, I'm building that confidence to do it. Because this is not no easy thing to do because you have to prepare and you hope that somebody's going to listen to you. Then you hope that somebody will it will help somebody to move out of their comfort zone and to do something they've never done before. So waiting for confidence before you begin is like waiting for muscles before you even go to the gym. But you build this stuff by movement. You got to move on it. You can't be scared. Okay? What have you delayed because you were scared or you doubted yourself or you felt like you couldn't do it? Okay? Listen, we're going to stop that today. I want you to comment one thing you're no longer going to wait on, that you're going to step out of your comfort zone and you're going to do it. I worked with this young lady named Rochelle through her transformational journey. Let me tell you about her. She entered into my mini course as one of my clients. She joined the program. She was scared, and I knew she was. But she said, Dr. Bell, I've got dreams, but I'm not a leader. I don't think I can show up boldly. And I reassured her that she was a leader and that she could show up boldly. She just had to reframe the thoughts and things that she was saying out of her mouth into positive affirmations that she was a leader and that she could show up boldly. We have to change that mindset. What she didn't realize was that she wasn't lacking boldness. She was lacking clarity. Okay. So we worked on defining her purpose, her voice, and her audience. Because guess what? Everybody's not your audience. Everybody that comes by and look at my show, they might just come by and look at the show, but they might not be my audience. They might not even like what I'm saying. I don't know, but you will know who your audience is because they will contact you. They will let you know that they need what you have to offer to them. So by week 4, she led her first workshop with women in her community. Okay. And by the end of the course, she had launched a good plan, a great plan. Her voice was clear. And she told me, I thought I needed confidence. And what she really needed was clarity. So now, think about it. She's mentoring others with the very same tools that once kept her scared, kept her blocked, kept her uncertain, kept her thinking that she couldn't do it when all along that she could. All she needed was clarity. So if Rochelle can go from confused to courageous, I'm here to tell you, so can you. So this is a question many people ask me all the time. What if I don't know where to start? It's okay. That's okay if you don't know where to start. Because here is one of the most common questions I get. Dr. Bell, what if I don't even know where to start? My sisters, that's exactly where you start. It's by asking. You start with the clarity. And that's why in week 1 of my mini course, we dive and explore strategies, not logos or platforms. We start with getting you clear. Clarity begins with these 3 questions. Jot them down. The first one is, who am I here to serve? Who do you want to serve? What breaks your heart or lights you up, that gives you joy, that burning sensation inside of you? And why now? These are three questions you need to clarify to yourself. And if you can start there, guess what? You're already closer than you could have ever thought. Listen, you were created to stay, you were not created to stay stuck and in uncertainty. Okay? You were never created for that. You were created to lead. You were created to impact others. And you were created to rise. But you can't lead well if you're unclear. That's why I created this 6 weeks mini course to guide bold women just like you from foggy to focused. Okay? So inside this course that I offer, we work through your clarity blueprint, we discover your leadership voice, and we build real confidence from the inside out. So don't wait until you're ready. Just get in the room, because you're not alone. There are others, and we can do it together. And we build that readiness together. You won't be by yourself. You have other people in there pushing you and helping you along the way. So listen, what you can do is click in my bio or my comments over in YouTube. I will have a freebie over there for you. You can join the mini course there, or you can set up a 15-minute free consultation to talk to me about the mini course. Listen, I'll be waiting to hear from you. But what I want you to really remember is this. You don't need permission to lead. Some people think they need permission to lead. Listen, you do not need permission to lead. You don't need to be perfect to move. Nobody's perfect. Nobody is perfect but God. So you don't need to sit there and think it's got to be the perfect thing for you to start it. You're not looking for perfection. You grow as you go. Okay? You just need clarity. And you need that courage to follow it and stop being afraid. We can do this together. Okay? And I'll be looking forward to hearing from you. And guess what? It was great coming out here with you to just talk to you a few minutes about this. Because guess what, guys? You have what it takes to make it. You just have to stop being foggy to focus. And where you're lacking clarity, you will build that clarity by working with someone to help you, guide you along the way so that you can show up with confidence. Because like I said, for years, I was the same way. That's why I know what I'm talking about. I know I can help you. I'm here to help you. So make sure you go to my website, www.steppingoutwithpurpose.com. And you can also, like I said, you have a freebie that's going to be over on my YouTube channel, a guide sheet that goes along with this session that we're talking about here on today. And like I said, this model framework, it works, but you have to work it. And you can't sit up there and be afraid or be scared. Because look, God has not given us a spirit of fear. He's given us a spirit of power, love, and of a sound mind. And just know that you're not out there by yourself. You have people that can help you overcome that scarcity that we sometimes fall into. And listen, I'm here for you as well, to be able to help you, to be able to push you to do what I know that you can do. And just listen to this one more time. And Talk Time Val is about to sign out, but it was great coming out here to just talk with you just for a few minutes today about you building the confidence that you already have inside of you. You just have to stop being afraid. And I will see you again on next week.
Imagine a world where doubt creeps in, where uncertainty looms large. A world where you're unsure of who you are or what you're meant to do. It's a world painted in shades of red and gold, symbolizing the struggle and the triumph. But then, clarity steps in. Clarity, the secret key that unlocks the door to confidence. It's like a beacon in the fog, guiding you towards understanding your why, owning your lane, and trusting in the divine plan. Remember, God doesn't make mistakes, including when He chose you for the assignment. Confidence isn't something you wait for, it's something you walk in when you get clear on what matters most. So step into the light of clarity and